after living in Germany for 5 years, I still suck at grocery shopping here. And you're watching Wanted Adventure Living Abroad. Okay, so I'm not really that bad at the actual shopping part. The finding of items in the grocery stores really isn't all that different in Germany and America. Except that in big cities in Germany, you'll often be shopping via public transportation. So you didn't drive your car over to the store. You took the U-Bahn, S-Bahn, bus, tram, which means two things. One, don't forget that you'll have to carry everything back home with you, so don't buy too much and maybe bring a backpack. And two, if it's winter and cold out, you can't leave your jacket in the car, so you'll probably be doing your shopping all bundled up, and this means that you're limited by the amount of time that you can survive inside the store before you overheat. So the clock is ticking from the very beginning. And this also means that by the time you arrive at the checkout counter, you're hot and sweaty, and possibly a little bit more irritable than usual. But just when you are ready to get out of there and go home the most, the stakes are raised. Now, in America, the cashiers scan each item at a reasonable pace, sometimes chatting with you as they go. Sometimes there is a bag person at the end bagging your groceries, but if not, you do it, and usually the cashier kind of keeps an eye on you, and if you're getting behind, they will stop scanning your stuff and help you fill your bags. Not in Germany. Here, it's every cashier and customer for themselves. And I swear there's something going on. Please, if there are any German cashiers out there watching this, please tell me, are you guys doing some sort of secret speed competition that we don't know about? Or are you paid extra depending on how fast you can scan? Or maybe it's just funny to watch the customers scramble all about to get everything bagged. The cashiers in Germany, for the most part, scan and whip those items down faster than I've seen anywhere else in the world. And I'm down there in over my head, just in the weeds, struggling to get my eggs and my bread into the bag before my orange juice and apples are tossed down on top of them. And then when the cashier is done scanning everything and I've packed like 1/4 of all the stuff, all the rest is still piled in front of me at the end of the checkout, the cashier will announce to me how much I owe. And now I'm trying to juggle the half-full bag, my wallet, get my money, pay, and yet I'm not even done putting my food away. Then they give me my change and I have to put that away, but before I can even get my wallet away and start bagging again, I've got the next person's stuff coming down on top of my food, and so I'm trying to make sure that I don't take their broccoli and they don't take my chicken, and they're glaring at me and everyone in the line is staring at me, and it's just a mess. I like that at the drugstore DM, they have this little windshield wiper divider at the end of the checkout, and they can push it to one side and then start putting the next customer's items on the other side of the divider. But I can't tell you how many times I've paid at DM and then stood there on my side of the divider through 2-3 other customers. While 2 or 3 other customers have come and gone and paid and packed, I'm still standing there packing. I'm really so bad at it that I've pretty much just given up in the grocery store now, and I just pile my stuff back into the cart and then pay and take my cart over to the side of the store or one of the empty checkout lanes and bag it away in peace. Now, one last thing to note. Some people might say, well, why don't you just pack your items in peace at whatever speed you want and simply not pay the cashier until you're all done? Go at your own pace. And my answer for not doing this, and why a lot of other people can't do this as well, is peer pressure. In Germany, it's often the case that a grocery store only has 4 or 5 checkout lines, and of those, only 1 or 2 or sometimes 3 are open. So it's not usually just 1 or 2 people waiting behind you, but a whole long line of people glaring at you with crossed arms and scowls, and they are all also overheated and ready to just go home and get the heck out of there. So I feel that pressure to pack faster. So that's why for me, packing at a slower speed would actually not be a more peaceful experience here. So my question for you is, how's the shopping where you live? Anything interesting to note? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And also be sure to follow me on Twitter and check out my Facebook page for more photos and updates. Until next time, Auf Wiedersehen! Your food smells good. Did you buy the ingredients at the store? This is me shopping. I'm just a really bad shopper in Germany.